How is it for you guys? Excuse me. So, I think I mentioned in a previous video, that, I didn't think that stretching my ears would look good on me, but here I am. I did it again, so, yeah, I stretched them last night, and I'm just so shocked because I didn't barely even felt anything. I ended up taking a decent shower or whatever, and then sorry, the gems keep falling off my shirt. I haven't actually hardly worn this thing. But yeah, I barely felt anything, and it shocked me. I took a shower, and then I was kind of washed off my piercings with soap, like baby mouth soap, like we also use shampoo, and chilly in here. And let's fix this frame. And I suck at filming. I always stutter. I always lose my mind. I always don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Okay, anyway, I took a shower. I washed my ears with soap, a little bit of soap. I think I even tried to give them a little massage. And then after that, I just used emu oil. I thought using vitamin E oil because emu oil is kind of expensive, but I just had like a leftover bottle of it, so I just kind of been using that for whatever, if I'm having a troublesome piercing or whatever. So yeah, so anyway, I used emu oil, and I just put it on there, massaged it about, and I put some, beforehand, I took one of my labrettes that were in my first lobes, I stuck up here again. I wanted to maybe get another helix piercing so I could have a double, because I thought that'd be pretty. But I was thinking I could, instead of having the ring, my helix seems to kind of get sore. So I thought, the reason I'm kind of stretching my ears is because I think in my mind it'd be like a bolder look or something. I think the main piece of jewelry that I'm excited about is the spirals. Oh, I just love them. And I was thinking of going to maybe 6 gauge, that's even higher than I thought last time, which was an 8 gauge. But I am trying to be really careful because I don't want to permanently damage myself. So I'm being cautious and not going too far. And besides, I don't really want a ginormous hole in my ear. I don't mind some, but I don't want, hanging down on my shoulders. That's not for me. You people who like that, then go for it. It's your thing. I just don't care for it. Even though I'm really into body modification, I draw a line. I have to draw a line somewhere. I'm into minor stuff. I don't so-called clutter my body up. I just like to keep it spread out and stylish and simple, kind of a thing. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, I just like to have a pair of glass spirals because I just thought that those were just gorgeous. So let's see how this goes. As long as I don't go too far, I can just take them out and rub them till they go down again. Yeah. So, yeah, I end up washing my jewelry. I washed my, oh, bugger, I don't think I washed it on. I washed a labrette I took the labrettes at my first lobes. and I washed one of them, and then I washed the plugs and the taper, and then I stuck them in salt water, and I actually had them soaking while I was showering, so they'd be good and clean and disinfected. I wasn't using alcohol or any stuff like that. I don't encourage to use alcohol or anything like that. I just kind of bothers me. So people argue that it's just fine, but that's just, in my opinion, I don't care to use that. I mean, alcohol's fine for disinfecting your hands and cleaning and whatever, but I just don't really want that. Or whatever. I prefer soap and water and oils and such. Just keep it mild. But anyway, I just end up putting emu oil and everything, and I just end up gently sliding it through. Now, I started on this ear, so I just slid it through a little bit. I think I might have felt a little tiny something. I was expecting it to hurt because it has been for like, I think this is like the 4th time stretching, but I think it hurt every time I did it, and this time it didn't. I was just amazed, and it's making me think maybe I don't have to wait a month. That's probably a stupid thing to do, but I watched a video from Urban Body Jewelry on YouTube, and the professional piercer on there said that you can go to a 12 gauge in one go. It doesn't really bother much because it's just the first stretch is like there's not much of a difference. And then, but you have to every size above that you have to wait 1 to 2 months. So yeah, you just do your research and don't screw up your ears. I'm not responsible for it, just do your research. So anyway, I just slid it in there. It just didn't. I barely felt anything like in either of them. Like this one might have felt a little tiny something. Maybe might have started to itch a little bit, but they did not hurt. That was like incredible. I was expecting it to hurt and it didn't. So I'm thinking that's a good idea to do it after you had a nice warm shower because it loosens everything up in there and massage them and get them loosened up. So it was pretty much painless. That's what everybody says it's supposed to be, but you know, I was like, bullshit. But I guess if you do everything just right, I mean, I think everybody's different, but it's supposed to be painless according to the professionals or the experienced people that have done this. So anyway, there's actually like shout out to How To with Kristen. She's like stretched her ears like I think twice, but yeah, she has videos on how she stretched her ears, and you know, she didn't do it properly at the beginning, but I think she learned from people in the comments. And I mean, I think if you guys have any questions about it, you could probably ask me or just look up a professional person to tell you how to do it. It seems to be like something that people can argue about because, you know, like people say you can, I mean, you're supposed to use like steel tapers. Some people argue that you're not supposed to use tapers, I think some people just prefer you just to wait a while until you loosen up a bit and then just pop in the next size, but I mean, I don't know, just do your best, I guess. It seems like the body modification world, society, or whatever seems to argue on different subjects within the realm, so I don't know, just do your best and research plenty and think about it really hard before you do it, that kind of a thing. That's my advice to you guys. And I've researched tons about this body modification subject because I'm quite into it and I enjoy it. And I'm hoping that maybe it'll get me a job in there someday. I don't know. I may change my mind. I kept telling mom or whatever that I could be a piercer. I'd rather be a tattoo artist probably because, you know, that's like kind of more complicated and you actually draw. It just seems like you have more skill. No one's else to piercers, but I just think of piercing something I could do because it doesn't seem as hard to do. And I'm just thinking you could put really beautiful jewelry in people. And I think on the subject of that, I think the reason I want to kind of do that is because I want to get the highest quality stuff there is out there and encourage people to use that instead of, you know, piercing guns, which should be banned. And I just wanted to spread the word about safety with it and to encourage people to get the good stuff to save them problems in the long run. I know that sounds like I'm a hypocrite because all my piercings have been gunned, but that's because, I mean, it's hard. Like the nearest shop is like maybe a county away, and I mean, I'm in the age now, but, you know, younger people, I don't think, well, actually, I can't say that. I don't think I know, but, I mean, sometimes piercing shops don't allow people under 16 to go in, and maybe even 18. I don't know, but yeah, the gun piercing industry is just taking over, and people's like, oh, it's cheap and whatever. But I mean, you're better off spending a few more dollars with a hollow needle than it is. I mean, it may be more expensive, it may be even less expensive. It just depends. But you're better off because it's your freaking body. You only got one. You only got one life. So don't screw it up, okay? Duh. But yeah, I think it's my reasons for wanting to be one, because, you know, I'm just like the subject anyway, and I kind of want to be a part of it and just to help others out, that kind of a thing, or whatever. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but yeah, is there anything else? Oh, like this morning, I woke up and I was just doing whatever, and then I came back and I found some silver thing in my bed. I was just like, is that a nail? Is that a screw? And I looked closer and it was my plug. I was just like, it came out of my right ear. I don't know how it happened, but the O-ring was stuck on the back of my ear. I was like, what the shit? And I just jammed it back in and I went back to stuck it back in and went back to sleep. And I was like, well, that probably, excuse me, that probably means that, I don't know, I might be able to go to the next size soon. I may not have to wait a month. I'll have to wait and see. I guess if I could put the next size in without it being painful or doing any harm to me, then it's probably ready anyway. I've done this a few times before, so that probably means that I might have, shall I say, tempered? Like, maybe you got used to being at that size, and it just accepted it willingly. That sounded kind of weird, didn't it? I'm sorry. But, yeah. See, is there anything else? I don't know. Now, and if I forgot to say anything else, I'll leave the description box as always, because you know how well I remember things. So, I'll see you guys later. Remember to be happy, be healthy, and be kind, and never give up. Take care of your piercings in your body, and be wise, and don't be piercing yourself unless you know what the hell you're doing, and always use sterile equipment, and listen to the professional piercers, and yeah, make sure you wear good jewelry, and I recommend you stick with, I don't really recommend surgical steel, like just, I mean, it's a good cheap alternative, but I don't really recommend it. I recommend just titanium, niobium, and I guess gold, as long as nickel free. And I mean, you know, I don't think I have anything against organic materials. I mean, I think I'll probably be trying some once I get up to that size, which I may not even get up again. I might be like, this ain't for me, and then just take them out again, but we'll see what happens. Oh, and glass. Yeah, I think I recommend glass. Just, you know, be careful of that too, because thin gauges, you could maybe hurt yourself. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Well, it's all about you can, but yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you later.